Hey YouTube, I decided to do another video on some of the top rooted apps. um, I would recommend. Some of these apps are rooted, some of these apps are not. You don't require root, but they are very handy in having a rooted phone. And one of them is straight off the bat is CPU Master. It allows you to tweak the CPU, overclocking, underclocking, set the scaling, the governor, things of that nature. Another one is Antutu Benchmark. Every time that you root a phone, or you want to see what its maximum performance is, or try to get an idea of what it can do, I use Antutu Benchmark to get an idea. Another one that I recommend. This one does not require you to have root. It's Foxfi, and what it is turns your phone into a hotspot, so you can use. Sometimes it does not want to connect your tablet or a laptop, so you have to kind of mess with it and find the right setting. Root uninstaller, which is pretty much a dead giveaway. It removes any bloatware that you may have on your phone. Android assistance, I kind of use to clean up my catch and do some other tweaking. ROM Toolbox is kind of like CPU Master. You get to change your CPU. You can do your themes, default, bootloader, boost your SD. Another one is the antivirus. Nowadays with smartphones, whenever they get the more advanced that they get, is kind of the word I'm kind of getting. There's going to be a lot more people trying to write viruses for them, and it's only a matter of time. You can download programs and download files and move them from Windows to Android and then back to Windows again, and you may transfer a virus or whatever. But I imagine within a few years you're going to start seeing a lot of viruses being written strictly for Android or Apple. Another one is My Files. It allows me to go in and check all my files, anything I've downloaded, tweak, and move around things. Another one is Battery Saver. It's pretty much self-explanatory. I don't really need it on this phone, on the Note 2, because it has such an exquisite battery. But, you know, in case of emergencies, things like that, where I can't get to a charger. Another one is Screenshot. It pretty much says it all. Another one that I truly recommend for anybody who's rooting is Titanium Backup. Anybody that's into rooting, either you're a novice, a beginner, an expert, a developer, or just somebody that's just does it every now and then, I truly recommend Titanium Backup. And the reason why I recommend it is because nowadays with these updates, say on Facebook or YouTube, sometimes you run into where they're not user friendly, where you have a lot of crashes. Well, you can uninstall it, go into your Titanium Backup if you have it already saved, and get a older version of the app. One that I just recently picked up was the Voodoo OTA Rootkeeper. And what this does is every time that your phone does a software update, like here recently they did a security update for the Note 2. A lot of times cell phone carriers will do an update, or will do a random update on your software update on your phone, and it takes you out of kicks your phone out of root. And what this does is this saves it. So if you do do the update and you do lose your root, you can reinstall it and basically get back to root. But I think my personal preference is it's still in development. I think that it's a good thing. They have a lot of things going, but you know, they could definitely improve on it, so forth and so on. Another one is Stability Test. It's not as near as advanced as Antutu, but it gives you a baseline line idea of what to expect. Another one is I have another catch cleaner. This one runs on every hour on the hour. Nowadays with smartphones, it's always good to have a phone tracker or something like that, because if you pay enough money in your phones, you don't want anybody, people just dishonest, and they'll pick them up and walk off with them, so it is what it is. You can't have everybody be honest. Another one is XDA developers. They have come out with an app. This is kind of like the Facebook of rooting, or if you have questions or comments or anything about your phone or what to do, you can go on it and get an idea of what to expect, or any help with any question that you may have. I would strongly recommend it too. Let's see here. There's some games. Oh, another one. I have it here, but this one's the app is called Droid Light, and what this does is it turns your camera flash into a little flashlight, and you don't have to have it rooted for to use it, but it's definitely a decent little app to have, because you can never know whenever you need it. And that's all that I have right now. So if you have any questions or comments on these apps, I'm still trying to figure out what apps work for me, but these are the ones that I've stuck with over the past 3 or 4 phones that I've had. I think that they do basically what you need, and all these apps are free. I never pay for any apps. Why? Because I believe that if I've already paid for a phone, I should have trial software or something that should be free. If I want to pay for more, I will, but I generally don't pay for it unless I feel that strongly that I need it. One that I will probably look into buying is the ROM Toolbox Lite, and that's really about it. Anyway, have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop me a line, email, text, smoke signals, whatever, and I'll try to get back to you and try to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you. Have a nice day.